What can you tell me about the dead man?
His name was Jean. He was a soldier in the personal guard of Her Majesty Catherine de Medicis, and he was a strapping and sweet fellow who appreciated women. There. I don't see anything else to add.
Have you heard of the prophecy?
The famous quatrain written by your father that promises us other deaths?
I thought that information was confidential. How did you learn of it?
I know of it, that's all.
Why are you here?
Because Her Majesty asked me to accompany her, of course. I am, let's say, her lady-in-waiting, that's it. Although that's not really my greatest talent.
I don't doubt it for an instant, Constance. But helping me doesn't seem to be among your principal qualities either.
To be sure, but a young man of such wit ought to know better how to get what he wants. César, I have a favor to ask of you.
Yes?
I know your father prepares love potions that are said to be very powerful. I have to admit, I'm curious. I have a piece of ambergris, which is supposedly an aphrodisiac, but I don't know how to prepare it. Take it and do what's necessary, and I'll be much more cooperative. And who knows, maybe you'll be tempted to try it.
That Constance is really something. Perhaps I'd better bring her the potion under my true identity, because as César, the situation could be a wee bit embarrassing.
You're home, sweetheart. It's night time already. I must have been asleep for ages.
That's true, but you must have needed the rest. How do you feel?
Tired, but I'll be all right. Well, young lady, how did your day go?
It was gloomy, to tell the truth. I searched Chavigny's office. What a shifty one he is. And then I discovered one of the guards dead, before I met a certain Constance.
Another death?
Yes, he was stabbed.
You have to hurry to uncover who is working to make the prophecy come true.
I found 2 quatrains written by you that are similar to the prophecy. But what's disturbing is that everything's happening exactly as in the quatrain corrected by Chavigny, and not as in the original verses.
Interesting. That leads one to think that either Chavigny's talents have developed, or that there's a killer inspired by his writings.
I'll try to learn more tomorrow. Oh, I also found among Jean-Aimé's things a chart with no name on it for someone born on December 13th, 1553, if I recall correctly.
Are you sure of that?
Yes. Why?
That date is familiar. I'd be ready to bet that I worked on that chart. Take this key and go and look in my desk drawer. I may have kept a trace of it.
It looks like the same chart as the one I found at Chavigny's, and it's Queen Catherine's nephew's. But why is Jean-Aimé interested in Queen Catherine's nephew? And why secretly? This is most disturbing. Maybe if I examine the near future of young Henry of Navarre, I'll better understand the reason for so much mystery. And it will be a good opportunity to use the solar return machine. It was a full day. I'm exhausted. And to think I haven't even prepared the aphrodisiac for Constance. If at least I manage to discover what's going on before someone else dies. The chart that I found at Chevigny's is Henry of Navarre's.
I knew that birth date was familiar. I suppose you calculated his horoscope.
I did indeed, and he's in danger. Given what I could glimpse of his future, I think this curse is just an excuse for attacking him.
That's possible. There are many people who would do anything to keep a Huguenot from ascending to the throne.
The best way to protect young Henry is to stop this sinister series of murders. For their plan to work, they have to kill 3 more people before turning their attention to the royal family. And if it doesn't appear to be the result of a divine curse, attacking him might be more delicate.
Very likely, but these people, whoever they are capable of anything. Who knows? In their plan, we might be among the next victims.
One more reason to put a stop to all this. You know him well. Do you think Chavigny could be behind all this?
Not long ago, I would have answered no. But there are many disturbing things here, and after all, money and power can change a man. Don't trust anyone. The future is fickle, Madeline. If I had foreseen what is happening today, I would have sent you far away with your mother.
Philibert must have felt threatened. He left behind a little stone, almost the same as yours, and a paper with the letters A.M.P. followed by the number 45. That note led me to the Book of Paracelsus.
Philibert was a cultivated man, and what did you find in it?
A sheet covered with strange signs. In fact, it seemed like an alphabet. It was perhaps related to his research on Celtic symbols and to the engraved stones. The motifs were very similar.
Interesting. What book did you find that sheet in?
Excuse me?
The Astronomia is divided into 4 tomes, and from what I remember, the edition at this chateau doesn't bind them all in one book. Therefore, there are 4 separate volumes, and perhaps 4